Now, one thing you'll hear us talk a lot about in survivalist chats, prepper chats, and even gun chats is bug out bags. Now, bug out bags are something that's very important, but I don't like to call mine a bug out bag. I like to call it a get home bag, because I think calling it a bug out bag kind of supports the whole bug out fallacy. This whole idea that bugging out is like something we leap to immediately if things go bad. That's just not true. Bugging out is a very unlikely and kind of a last-ditch measure. It's something we don't want to ever have to do and hope we never have to do. Because in reality, it's much safer to stay put, usually, in most situations. If you're safely at home when things go bad, stay home. Stay on known ground. Stay where you're very familiar. Stay where you're comfortable. Stay where you're safe. That's just the best idea. And kind of pretending that bugging out is something we're wanting to do right away is not really a good idea, so I don't like to call it a bug out bag. Now, I like to call it a get home bag because I think you're most likely to use it if you're out somewhere and you're stranded. Like natural disaster, the road gets washed out, whatever, you have to leave your vehicle and proceed on foot to get home, or you have to stay put and camp till someone finds you. That's when I think you're more likely to use it. So I like to call it, like I said, a get home bag or a survivalist bag. I don't like to think that my primary use for this bag is to make a run for it if things go bad. Now, tonight I want to talk about two things that I often hear people say about bug out bags that really bothers me because I don't agree with it at all, and I want to address it here in this video. Now, one thing I hear people say all the time is, hey, that stuff in your bug out bag doesn't even look used. You haven't taken it out of the package. You need to take it out and use it. No, don't use the stuff in your bug out bag. If you want to use it, buy 2 of them and use it. And you should be familiar with the things in your bug out bag and how to use them, but the ones that are in your bag, don't use those. The last thing you want to do is be stuck somewhere in an emergency and go, hey, where's my fire starting equipment? And go, oh yeah, I went camping last month. I took it out and I forgot to put it back. You don't want to have to pull out something that you need, like food or water rations, and go, wait, it's almost all gone. Oh yeah, I used some of it when I went hiking a couple of weeks ago, and now I don't have it when I need it. Now, I know a lot of people say, I always remember to put stuff back. No one always remembers anything, and this is something that your life depends on. So when you put something in your bug out bag, that is for your bug out bag. If you need 2 of them, buy 2 of them. But what's in your bag is for your bag and your bag only, and it always needs to be there when you need it, so do not take it out. Now, the second thing I hear people say all the time is, that bag looks way too heavy. Edit that bag. Take stuff out of it, stuff you don't need. Buy lighter stuff, etc. Don't edit your bag. Stuff as much in your bag as you can fit. This is my bag right here, and it ain't light. I got a lot of stuff in it, and a lot of stuff I'll probably never need, but it's in there because I have room for it. And you know why it's in there? Because if I ever get somewhere and I don't need the stuff that's in this bag, I can take it out. I can take stuff out of my bag, but I can't put it back in when I'm stuck alongside the road somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I can't go, oh yeah, you know that stuff I took out for weight? I'd like to have that now. I can't go get that. But if I have extra stuff in there that I don't need, I can always dump it if I need to lighten my load. I can adjust my bag to my circumstances at that time. If it's the middle of winter and I'm not going to need water because there's snow everywhere, I can dump my water bags. If it's the middle of winter and I don't need a bug spray, I can get rid of the bug spray. You know, I can adjust like that. But if I get stranded somewhere and it's the middle of summer and I decided to take the bug spray out, well, I can't run down to Walgreens and buy some. If I can run down to Walgreens, then I'm not really stuck. So don't edit your bag for weight. If you've got room for it in your bag and you think you might ever need it, put it in there if it fits. Now, don't get to the point where you put stuff in there that you're never ever going to need instead of stuff you will need. Always put the stuff you do need in there, but then once you have your principal stuff, put as much more stuff in there as you can, because like I said, you can always edit later. This is going to be in the back of your car. You're not hauling it around every day, so it doesn't matter how heavy it is in the back of your car. When you need it, everything you'll possibly need will be there, and then you can get rid of the stuff you're not going to need. So in the end, those are my 2 tips. If it's in your bag, leave it in your bag. It's for your bag and your bag only. And don't worry about what's in there. Don't worry about having too much stuff in there. You can never have too much stuff in a bad situation. Like I say, you can always get rid of the extra, but you can't go get more.